The following presentation is a special presentation of Retro Sports Network, home of the champions of the past, present, and or future. And I guess we're celebrating the future because we are going to play in its entirety, well, not pitch by pitch, the final game of my first season of my rookie league experience with the Burlington Streamers. We have reached the World Series. We have a 3-1 lead over a team I have no idea. And so you and I are going to enjoy Game 5, no spoilers please, together as we try to win our championship in OOTP's Perfect League. Can we do it? Let's find out together, shall we? As Retro Sports Network presents OOTP Perfect Team, the Burlington Streamers. Can they win the championship? Brought to you by DigitalDice.com, the best darn podcast on the web for your sports simulation and replay needs. Find us today on Spotify, Spreaker, iTunes, or wherever else fine podcasts are listed. So we play Game 5 on this October 27, 2028, a Friday night against the Mid-Minton Nighthawks. So 3-1 the World Series, winds blowing in and left at 9. Denny McClain going for the Nighthawks, 13-13. Toby Harrah leads off for the good guys, and he draws a walk. So ball 4 there. Packed house, of course. Kettle Marte batting second, 283 on the season. He strikes out on a 2-2 curve. So the series is 3-1. Alex Radcliffe hits a ground ball to second. They go to short for 1. So Drew avoids the runner and hangs on for the 4-6-4s. 1 out for Gus Zernial. Gus swings into right field in the corner, and that is caught by Gonzalez. After half an inning, they leave a runner on in Game 5, no score. Jack McDowell versus Louis Gonzalez to start. McDowell's 3-2. Struck him out. So McDowell starts the ball game with a strikeout. 1 away for Chipper Jones, who swings and misses off forkball. So what a start for McDowell as Burlington trying to slam the door to finish up the season. Johnny Hopp, the batter, pitched to from McDowell into right field. That is going to drop for a base hit. And so Mid-Minton won't be no hit here in the 5th game. Throw to first, and Hopp is back. Felix Mantilla at the plate. McDowell deals. Struck him out. No runs, a hit, and no errors. We go to the second in Game 5. No score, but what a start by McDowell. So here's Eddie Murray. He swings a ground ball to second. Shift is on. Drew throws to first. 1 away on a 2-1 count. Throws that circle change. Does McClain. Here's Urias. Swing opposite way. This is going to flare into foul territory. And that is caught by Gonzalez. Nope. It's foul, but they're going to call that an error. So he gets a second life here. Urias at 261 on the season. Gets hit by a 1-2 pitch by McClain. And Urias just shakes it off. He does his own Taylor Swift. And so 1 on, 1 out for Cody Bellinger, who swings a ground ball to second. They go for 1. Mantilla throws, and that's all they're going to get. So 2 out for Shane Langolier, the backup catcher. McClain throws to first, runner back. Langolier delivers. Runner going, and he is an absolute dead duck. Apparently Cody Bellinger was cleaning out his water tobacco pipe, and that'll do it. After an inning and a half, no score here in Game 5. So MJ Melendez, the catcher, will bat. McDowell starts, ground ball to short, over to first. Woody Held has been there all year, makes the throw to Murray, 1 out. Here's Louis Robert, 80 RBI, 22 homers, ground ball just over the mound, held coming in, but he'll just do what his name says. Don't make a boo-boo, and that's the second hit for mid-mitten. Here's Connor Capel to second, over to short for once. They turn it. So Urias over to Held, back over to Murray, and it's a 4-6-3 double play. We go to the third in this big Game 5 of the World Series. No score. Shea Langelier, the batter. Shea swings. That's a line drive left field. That's the first hit for the Streamers. Drew lunged, but he couldn't get there. So on a 2-2 fastball from McLean, the first runner. Here's Held. Woody swings. That's into right center. And that should be caught by Robert. One away. Runner holds. Here's Toby Harrah. Toby strikes out. He swung on and missed. So a fastball at 90 retires him. And that'll bring up Ketel Marte, who swings in the left field. Oh, nice catch by Capel, and that'll do it. So the Streamers leave a runner on, and that's it. We go to the bottom of the third. No score. It'll be Stephen Drew, the shortstop. Jammed him a bit. Held. Will call for it. Make the catch. 1 out. So McDowell deals. There's a base hit for Randy Jackson. American Idol extraordinaire is on with a single. Third hit for mid-mitten. Louis Gonzalez, the batter. Ground ball to second. Over to first. And it's another 4-6-3 double play. So we go to the fourth. A tense one here. No score. So here's Alex Ratcliffe, the third baseman. Alex strikes out. So McLean has found the zone again. A 1-2 fastball, 1 out. Gus Zernial, the batter. And he draws a walk. So the second walk from McLean with 1 out here in the fourth. That slider missed. So Eddie Murray, as Zernial heads back. Murray's, again, another throw to first. It's not modern rules. He can do that as much as he wants. And again, Zernial isn't going anywhere. We're going to throw the plate. Finally. And that's into center field. That's going to drop. That's a base hit for Murray. And it's first and second and 1 out for Burlington. Here's Urias. Swing and a line drive to right. That's going to drop in for a hit. And it's going to be... Is that going to score Zernial? No. So station to station Red Sox baseball here. And they're loaded in with 1 out for Cody Bellinger, who swings a ground ball to first. They go to the plate for 1 to throw to first. And Cody is safe. So they're still loaded. But they get the force at home. Now here's Langelier. Shea swings into right field with 2 out. And Burlington's going to leave them loaded. After 3.5, no score. So McDowell to face Chipper Jones. Chipper, swing and a miss, strike 3. 4 for McDowell as Jones chased 1 out of the zone. Here's Johnny Hopp, the 1-2. Right back up the box, held on the grass, throws to first. For the out, 2 away. What an effort for McDowell. Here's Mantilla. He's hitless. And he remains hitless as McDowell is struck out 5. Down in order they go. We go to the 5th. This is tense. No score in Game 5. Here's Woody Held. McLean starts the 5th into left field, and that's going to get down there in the alley. And Woody's going to have extra bases. He's got 2. Is he going for 3? No, Held will hold Helds with a double. So here's Toby Harrah. He strikes out. So McLean, a full count fastball got him to chase. 1 out for Ketel Marte. Ketel into center field, shallow, and that's caught. Robert with the catch, and there's 2 out, and Held has done his name. Here's Ratcliffe. Ground ball to short, over to first, and again, Burlington huffs and puffs, but they cannot break the door down in this Game 5. Halfway home, no score. So MJ Melendez to face McDowell in the left center field. That's going to get down for extra bases. Remember, get your season tickets at 1-800-SEASON-TICKET. That's a double. Marte couldn't get there. And so that's the fourth hit for Mid-Mitten. And here comes Louis Robert. Ground ball to first. Runner goes to third. Underhands to McDowell. And with one out and the first run of the ball game down 90 feet away for Connor Capel. Swings into right center. That will drop for a hit. And Mid-Mitten draws first blood, 1-0. So the crowd likes that. The home team up. Capel on first. And now a walk to J.D. Drew, or Stephen Drew. So first and second, one out in a 1-0 ball game. Randy Jackson swings and misses. It was just the way you love Paula Abdul as you swung on and missed that. So here's a 3-1 to Louis Gonzalez. McDowell, ground ball to second. Over to first, and they get out of it. So Urias is there. The Nighthawks get a run on 2 hits. We go to the 6th in game 5, 1-0 Mid-Mitten. So here's Gus Cernial to face Denny McClain. That's into right. 1 out. Gonzalez makes the catch. Eddie Murray, 1 for 2. He's got himself a single. Flares this one the opposite way, but right in the waiting glove of Randy Jackson. So 2 out for Ramon Urias. Has a single in this ball game. Flares this one in the right center, and that's going to drop for another hit. So with 2 outs in the 6th, that's the 5th hit for the Streamers. And that'll bring up Cody Bellinger. The 1-2 into right center, and that will settle nicely in the glove of Robert, and that'll do it. So after 5.5 in game 5, 1-0 Mid-Mitten. Chipper Jones, the batter, he's 0 for 2, and he draws the walk. McDowell is pitched well. Runner goes, and it gets away from Langolier, and Chipper has to go back. 1-0 count to Hop. Throws to first, and Chipper's back. Here's Hop. Ground ball to first. Over to second for 1. The shortstop Held will do what he does there. And they get the lead runner. 3-6 on the fielder's choice. Throw to first. Hop back. Here's Mantilla at the plate. McDowell again throws over. Pitch to Mantilla. Line drive to left. That's going to be caught. Oh, what a catch. Zerny on the line, and there's 2 out. For MJ Melendez. Swings a ground ball to Held. He goes to second for the easy force, and that'll do it. We've played 6 here in Mid-Mitten Park. 1-0 home team. So here's Langolier to face McClain to start the 7th. Shea swings and misses. And that's 5 for Denny. So here's what he held. McClain deals. Swinging a long drive to left in the corner. But Capel is there. 2 out. Here's Toby Hara. The 0-1. Swinging a long drive to left field. And this one is tied up. Toby Hara, a 356-foot home run to left. And it's 1-1 with 2 out here in the 7th. So here's Kettle Marte. McClain deals. Struck him out. Stretch time here in game 5. 1-1. So here's Markham into pitch. McDowell, a great World Series. Just gives up the 1 run. Markham into center field. 1 out. So here's Connor Capel. Has an RBI single. Ground ball to first. Murray takes it himself. 2 out. And a 1-1 tie here in game 5. Stephen Drew, the 2-2 into right. Makes the catch, does Ballinger, and that'll do it. So it remains as we head to the 8th, 1-1. Maton to face Radcliffe here as we start the top of the 8th. So Mid-Mitten goes to the pen. That is a base hit. That's extras. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Radcliffe, a reclamation project by me, is in with a stand-up double. And the championship winning run is maybe on second with nobody out for Gus Zernal. That's into right field. That is well struck. That is gone. Gus Zernal has hit his home run here, a 2-run shot, and it's 3-1. Streamers, they are 6 outs from the championship. My goodness. Here's Murray. Chopper to Maton over to first. 1 out. Here's Urias. He's 2 for 2. He swings into left center field. That ball is gone. So the Streamers are throwing streamers on the field as it's now a 4-1 game here in the 8th inning. A 2-2 fastball just crushed. Just crushed. Here's Bellinger. Fulmer now into pitch. Michael 8-1 on the regular season, but he's down by a bunch. Ground ball to first. Bellinger out on the 3-1. Hop to Fulmer, and there's 2 out. So the Streamers need 6 outs. Here's Langoliers, the catcher. Struck out his last time up. Chopper to second with a shift on, and nobody's there. So the Streamers now have 10 hits. Here's what he held. Fulmer deals into center. And that will drop in for a hit. So the Streamers are now trying to find more insurance here. So first and second, 2 out for Toby Harrah, who strikes out. But it really doesn't matter. With 6 outs to go, the Streamers lead 4-1. So Markham to face Reggie Smith. Ground ball to first. Murray, 1 out. Here's Gonzalez. Markham deals. There's a line drive left field that's going to get past Harrah. And that is a single. So the Mid-Mitten Club says, hold your celebrations. Chumps, you're not there yet. Throw to first. Chipper Jones, the batter, by the way. Chipper, ground ball to second for 1 over there, over to first, and that's a 4-6-3 double play. And so they are 3 outs away from a world championship, at least in the Rookie League and OOTP. So it'll be Ron Marinacino with 35 saves. Marte 0 for 4. Ground ball to first. 1 out. Here's Radcliffe. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So 2 out for Gus Zernal. Gus, at the big home run in the last inning, he swings a ground ball to second, over to first, and now the Streamers need 3 outs. So Ricardo Rincon coming in to close it. 87 strikeouts. Here's Hop. He's 1 for 3 into center field. 1 out. So they're 2 outs away. Rincon, not their regular closer. Here's Mantilla swinging a ground ball pass held. And so Mid-Mitten has their 7th hit. 1 on, 1 out for Melendez, who swings, flares this one to left center. And that is now an out as Bellinger's there, 1 out away. So there's 2 out. The Streamers, Robert against, and he walks. So the tying run is at the plate. J.J. Poots was their closer most of the year for Burlington, along with Ellis Kinder. Here's Connor Capel, or Capel, swings a ground ball to second. Urias over to first. I paid my dues. I swallowed my pride. And I sing a whole bunch of words that I don't remember. But what matters is that I am the champion, my friend. And I kept on fighting till the end and still can't sing. So we're done We are absolutely done. We are the champions. We have 11,000 points. And so let's go through this. We finished 99 and 63, the best record in the Rookie League. We are promoted to the Stone League. No league leaders. So Kettle Marte, 283, was my leading hitter. Eddie Murray, 23 homers. Eddie Murray, 82 RBI. Frank Papish, 281 ERA. Ubaldo Jimenez, 13 wins and 189 strikeouts. And Jack McDowell with the big one there. Now, over the course of the playoffs in October, we got a bye in the first round. We swept Vest something another, 4-3, 6-3, and 9-2. In the league championship series, we played the Bulldogs, and we won that in 6, including a 6-0 shutout in Game 6 at home. The Crestview Bulldogs, Toby Harrow with a big series, a big solo homer, and Woody Held, and that one to get us to the World Series. And then we lost Game 1 of the World Series and then won the next 4. We shut them out in Game 2, a 3-hitter. Eddie Murray, a big 3-run homer, was the big difference. Ubaldo Jimenez with a shutout. In Game 2, after the off day, Game 3, wherever Mid-Minton is, in a 5-2 win, Cody Bellinger and Woody Held with the bases loaded walk, and then Toby Harrow a 2-run single. So that gave us a 2-1 lead. We went on the cusp as A.D. Reutemann with a single in the 6th, and that held up. They got held to 4 hits. Poor Bathby. That's baseball. Sometimes the other team is better than yours. So Woody held a pretty good postseason. And in the game you just saw, that was nip and tuck. It was 1-0 Mid-Minton in the 5th. And then the Streamers pushed them up. This is the goal, I said. This is the pinnacle of success. This is why we play the game. Gus Zernial, the big 2-run homer, he'll get a statue at the park next year, even if he gets cut, because they've won the championship. So Garcia came into play some defense. Zernial on the playoffs, 3 homers, 8 RBI. Bellinger, 3 homers. Woody Held, 2 homers and 9 RBI. He also had 3 doubles. So it was the big power bats that did it, and we weren't that much of a power team. Jack McDowell in the playoffs, an earned run average of 0.63. Markham gets the champagne. He gets the win, and then McCann with a save. So here's how it did overall. First place in the entire league, 52 and 29 at home. We closed the season 37 and 19, including 28 or 38 and 19. As a team, we hit 262. On base percentage was 3rd. Slugging percentage 4th. Weren't a great offensive team, but what we did was pitch. ERA 2nd. Starters 2nd. 3rd in bullpen. Led the conference in runs and in WAR. Hits allowed. Opponent batting average. 3rd in batting average with balls in play. And led the league in strikeouts and was pretty good defensively. So tomorrow night, 7 Eastern, live on Twitch. We'll have played most of the first day of the new season. We have 2 packs to open, a whole bunch of points to play with, and a championship. How about that? Until then, I'm Ron Juckett. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you tomorrow night live at 7 for our first day in the Stone League. Have a good night, everybody.